into it, we're in loser semis. We've got Dawson and Malachi. This is tough for Malachi.
Yeah.
This is tough for Malachi, and the winner plays Craig.
What makes it tough for Malachi?
A little bit of the matchup.
Yeah.
Most of it, and the other being
Dawson's really good.
Dawson's good, and Malachi I think has been a little bit
off
slow.
tonight.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know about like style of play, but looking a little bit sluggish compared to you know, I think the things that make him succeed. So it's tough.
Yeah, and Malachi relies on like making decisions really quickly, right?
Yes.
So yeah, if you're a little slow, that sort of neuters the whole play style.
Neuter, like that's no. I'm not laughing. That's good.
No, that's good.
That's a good.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
be really careful.
Oh, that's a stitch.
After the
That is a
offset,
stitch.
yeah.
Yeah, wow.
The one head hit the other head.
I feel like Dawson recognized it at the same time as me.
Oh, wow. This is huge,
Oh, my
actually.
God.
Wow. Oh,
huge
my
damage.
gosh. This could be what Malachi needs, honestly. Several stitch impacts.
This matchup's really funny because it seems like Puff is winning the whole time, and then Peach pulls her super move.
Yeah.
I also think that Dawson's survivability, like his reactions to, I think his DI has just been good. Is what I'm trying to say is like his combo DI has been like pretty on point, especially at kill percent. And I think a big way that like Puff's throw to Peach is like they hold in or they're trying to be like they're eating a lot more damage than they have to. Because like realistically, I don't think that Puff should be getting hit multiple times or comboed by Peach. But I think that's how Polish beat HBox, is he just held in versus Polish. And
Polish
died
is very
in like,
fast, yeah.
Yeah, Polish killed him in like 10, or ended his stock in like 7 seconds.
Yeah, and Dawson just brought it back. Like,
Yeah,
despite
the stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Not good for Malachi.
Goal.
You know what I've noticed about this matchup? So I've been noticing a lot of things today. You can tell me if I'm off base. I noticed that Puff's,
Why did you only gesture to June?
I was trying to do this thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just
Know for those at home, just for those at home, Johnny did glance towards, and his hand was even blocking me off. He glanced towards June.
Is that another stitch?
Oh, so it is.
It is.
So tell me what you noticed. Tell June what you noticed, Johnny.
What I noticed. Never mind. It was stupid anyway. So I'm pointing out obvious things because I don't know the audience is watching. Well, he just let himself off the stage, huh?
Dawson checking his phone in between matches. It's like, huh?
Was that Redfin? Is Dawson checking the home prices in Laurel, Maryland? Is Dawson looking to buy? What did you notice, Johnny?
What I noticed, after all this build-up is so terrible, is that Puff's moves seem difficult for Peach to deal with.
Yeah.
I was going to say it in more words before, like specifically the areas that Dawson's attacking. So June talked about before, which is why I was gesturing to him, that
It seems really hard for Peach.
no, that Puff cuts off people's areas first.
Right.
And the reason that it's extra hard for Peach is mad slow.
Yeah.
Like Peach's float is as fast as Falco's walk or something, and then on the ground is also not very fast. And so you can very easily restrict the spot where you think the Peach wants to go and get away scot-free. So you have like medium reward, very low risk very often. And you'll see that like there's specific counterplay that some Peaches do. Like I'm a big fan of like dash forward as far as you think you can get away with shield, and then you get an up air or an air or something.
Yes.
But it's still like one hit.
I think also Malachi, not one of those new age Peaches that's got the really low floats and like those really fast hyper floats as well. The hyper floats will get you underneath Puff a lot faster, meaning that also you can contend with when Puff is in that sort of diagonally, like in the air but still low to the ground, like airspace. So being able to get underneath her is something that like the hyper float lends to your neutral like toolbox. You know what I mean? And it's a pretty big game changer in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like the way Puff can play in this matchup, it's like, okay, Peach is good at scrapping. What if I just don't?
Oh yeah, that's the end of your sentence.
Yeah, what if I just don't?
What if I don't?
Yeah, and I think that's another part of the problem, is that the sentence ends there, and Puff can kind of play like that and usually win.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's not that complicated. And it being so simple and so effective is, I mean, even stronger than if it was effective and difficult, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Because whenever the Peach does make, like, this strong, like, whenever they enter donkey space, I gestured to you this time.
Wait, what is donkey space?
I'm glad you asked. I just explained before.
Does it have to do with video game donkey?
Does it?
No. No, it's from longer ago. It's from valuation of like card games and stuff. And so the idea is, let's say like you and I both know what the best option for both of our characters are, and we both know the second best option, but there's some third option that mixes in somehow. And like, you should theoretically, let's just go with 2 options.
Okay.
My option 1 beats your option 1, your option 1 beats my option 2, my option 2 beats your option 2.
Okay. Yeah, 50-50.
But the amount of reward you get is different based on each, like a fighting game, right? So I get a lot of reward for option 1. I'm like a grappler. And barely any for option 2, whereas you get an even amount of reward for both. I should do option 1 all the time, right? No.
Oh.
Because you as a top player or a high-level player
will know that
you're
it's
going for
option 1
1.
every time.
So donkey space is picking the suboptimal thing often enough that it throws the other person off kilter.
Yes. It's like if Rock really beat Scissors.
Yeah.
And Scissors kind of beat Paper and kind of lost to Rock.
It kind of is that way, because Rock comes out frame 1.
Yeah. It kind of is like that.
Unless you start like with
Rock, paper, scissors.
They're just chopping their hands.
I use the paper flat rock option select.
Really? Wow. What's going on over here?
It's even.
But it's as if Paper was really bad generally, but if you're always going Rock, Paper's gonna win every time, even if the reward is low.
That's the basic idea, yeah.
Yes. And that's Rock.
That's Rock.
That's back air.
It's a really fancy, snooty way to say you gotta mix it up, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my god.
Sometimes doing
Almost
something
killed,
bad
yeah.
is a mix-up.
Also, Dawson beat Mom at the last big MVBA regional at M Series.
And Wally.
Yeah, the back air
Oh,
trade.
wow. Yeah, the
Wally.
double peach.
Yeah.
So, Dawson pretty good at this matchup.
Pretty good.
There's a lot of peaches in Philadelphia once upon a time. It was once called Peachadelphia.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. We had Blake, my partner.
Of course,
there was
BMC.
Weedle,
Oh,
Vincessant.
Weedle from Norway.
Vincessant. Like, we had a lot of pretty darn
Yes,
good peaches.
yes,
like, our
yes.
PR had like 4 peaches on it or something.
Vincessant is PNW now? No?
I think so. We had one of my other sparring partners, Squilliam. Shout out Squill. You know, it was pretty good. Also played Daisy Peach, just like me.
Okay.
He's a real person. I can't laugh. Squilliam's just a really funny guy.
Squilliam is
Shout out
funny,
to
yeah.
him.
He's
Shout
a
out to
funny
Squilliam.
dude. Funny dude.
Ooh, I like those aggressive back airs in from Malachi. I think that's sort of like the gas that he's got to be cooking with. Whatever sort of like he can get from the scrap, he's gonna do it if he's fast. And so like, you know, if Dawson's gonna play like. If Dawson's gonna play in such a way where like it's really hard to whiff punish him, then I think Malachi's speed has to be there in order to get it to happen.
Yeah. Also, so Dawson was just like bred in like a sea of peaches in Philadelphia. Was he like good
Perhaps.
during this reign?
He was coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he was on the PR yet at that point. Only just started going to tournaments. And yeah.
Did you see Mog do one knit?
He just wants to show us that he has
It's
this.
because knitting, like if you mess it up once, it negates the benefit.
Oh yeah, it's not faster then. It's actually slower.
It's slower. So you have to do like frame perfect inputs or whatever.
Close to it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty like it's a very tight execution. And if you mess it up once, it's worse.
Oh, he did the golf. The golf club.
F smash?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've seen a couple of smashes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That drift.
What's his current tag? Malachi.
Malachi. Do you know the difference between the 3 different F smashes for Peach?
Frying pan sends up. Racket sends sideways.
He's got to say something different.
Golf club sends diagonal.
I don't know.
was-
But it's the knockback angle.
I was going to say the tennis racket goes and the
Okay,
golf
alright.
club goes
And
the frying pan goes king.
Clang.
That was a good golf club. Or, sorry, good tennis racket.
Thank you. I used to play tennis.
Can you do it again?
No. No, I do not remember how it went. I said wanted me for the night. You
Hold
got
on,
it.
hold on.
What is that?
That's the tennis racket.
That
can't do it, I can't do it.
Someone joking. Are you okay?
Oh, nice up air from back to the mat.
Back to the mat.
Yeah.
I think, okay, 1, Yoshi's is working out. 2, I think Mog, yeah, like drifting in aggressively. And I think maybe Dawson expects to after a drift in, like Malachi will reset. But I think staying in that space is the floaty version of overextending. You know what I mean? Like maintaining space over there is their overshoot.
I agree. In tough matchups, like this one, like we saw that up air at the end, that's kind of a drift read. And sometimes you need to take the, when your matchup isn't like winning, you need to take those bigger risks.
Yeah.
I feel like when Puff is behind, she, like, even though she should be a good comeback character, like, it doesn't really translate. Oh my god.
Wow.
Really bad.
Oh, Malachi. Wow. Really bad.
Really bad from Dawson. Yeah, just missing the same to ledge. And like Malachi's just kind of holding. Oh, this is big.
Wow. Really, really big air dodge off. I think Malachi got a little bit greedy, and Dawson is taking it all the way.
It must be crazy as a Peach, where your whole world is flying around back to the stage, and suddenly this small little balloon can go like hunt you down. Like that's your safe space, you know what I mean? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, no other character really hunts Peach down like that during recovery.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, not even really other Peaches, you know? They don't really do that.
Wow, that's why Ices and Puff are also so threatening for Sheik, is we love grab. You take away our comfort.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yeah. It's the way that like the character natively wants to play is very important to the general public's success in that matchup.
Yes. The way that's like the intuition is built gets literally countered by the intuitive way that they might play.
Yep. And then, you know, it's just faster. When those neurons are like already connected and you're relying on your mastery as opposed to, you know, your logic.
Yes.
It's just way faster.
Wait, what is this? What do you do here?
Turn up into
Oh, good try.
Wait, okay, Malachi's kind of fishing for that up there now. But early SD from Dawson still.
Nice. Wow, that's a drift read as well.
Another drift read. I think Laud is really, really good at those up airs. He'll like cut off an angle with a turnip and then he'll up air.
I always admire the way Peaches use, like, because you know they have that like whirring motion where they like sort of like scoop and then they go where they want to. The really good Peaches, I think, are good at like hiding which way they're. You know what I'm talking about?
What are you talking about?
Like at the beginning of their double jump, they don't actually need any verticals. So they have to like wind up. So I think they're really good at disguising which way they're going to go at the very beginning, and then they suddenly like they surprisingly.
They move really fast.
Yeah, they surprisingly burst to one side or the other.
That is where hyperfloat comes from. Is like you maintain the momentum of your double jump. So you move really, really quickly.
Something that Laud does a lot that Malachi isn't doing, he'll actually like mix up Puff's shield really, really well. So like Dawson is kind of spamming roll out of Malachi's pressure because Malachi's just down smashing as soon as he touches his shield. But like Laud will call out those rolls from shield.
Yes, you can really see, like versus HBox especially, he'll like
float
you know
back, float forward.
Yeah.
So he's like coming in on the shield with an aerial or something, then just hitting the down smash right away?
Yes, that's very common. Like that's like the laser F smash for Falco or something, or I don't know what, maybe another.
Oh, I've had many people try it. Yeah.
Okay.
I like the double jab.
The double jab really messes me. I hate getting double jab because it's truly like they're like, how dare you? Bad. I feel like a dog who just made an accident.
Like Dawson is just controlling this corner right now, but somehow Malachi gets an
Stitch?
Oh, it was.
It was.
Oh, good eyes.
Oh, another read on that drift there. Malachi has to be careful about making it too visible because if you just do an empty up smash, wow.
It's a nice idea, right? Like almost works a little late. Didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you just do a whiffed up smash, like it's very clear what you're going for. Dawson knows that you're making that read, as opposed to maybe just like in place up air or something.
Oh, unfortunately.
Wow, carrying the turnip so he can't aerial out of shield. Look at him fishing.
I've noticed that because of my previous observation, that it's hard for Peach to deal with Puff's aerials, that Malachi has decided the way to go is to not deal with them, and instead to put out a move in the area Dawson wants to launch the assault from with his own move.
You mean preemptively?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, see that down air was in the spot because Dawson keeps doing like a full hop immediate back air.
Yeah,
So like every move that goes up there, it's probably just the A button, honestly.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter what it is. See
like,
that?
Malachi is drifting to like, like be underneath or within Dawson and preempt the exchange.
Yeah. It's almost like how, like, you know how you get read by, I just picture getting read by Laud, it doesn't happen so much to me, but by Peaches in the corner with like Fox or something where they full hop up air you so you can't jump out. Malachi's like doing that over and over, but anywhere on the stage.
Oh.
Like sniping a full hop from Puff, yeah.
That move was so close to hitting. But yeah, Malachi's been in the corner, and this could be it here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, one of the worst forward airs of all time.
Oh, that was huge. Okay, still doesn't kill. Malachi's got stage now, but let's see if he can hold it.
Yeah, the match's conclusion is moments away. It really could be. Oh, it's the Nair. Got a game 5.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that.
Dawson almost bringing it back after that early SD, but Malachi clutching it out.
Malachi powering up as well.
Whoa.
The drag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dracarys. Oh yeah. And Dawson not doing that. Probably taking a sip of water instead.
As he should.
Yes.
It is amazing the types of people that Melee brings together.
Truly. Truly, truly, truly.
As evidenced by just so much of what we see on the stage right now.
Look at the juxtaposition.
Yeah,
between
choices of clothing,
Yes.
like the type of people.
Dawson has brushed his hair in a specific sort of way.
I think Malachi probably spends a decent amount of time on his hair too, right? Like, it's pretty nice.
Yes, but different.
Yeah, different. Definitely different. Yeah.
Other differences, Malachi is wearing a beanie. Back
But
to
not
the
glasses.
This cast was really for the 6th graders. This cast was very much for children.
Oh no.
Ooh, okay. I like that that movement in too. What I think I am noticing. What I think I am noticing from Malachi is like he's not staying as much in the mid range anymore, where like it is threatening for him but not for Puff. Like resetting when he has to, and otherwise like scrapping really hard. You know, getting underneath and forcing the exchange instead of letting Dawson set up.
I feel like he's just like pulling turnip in the corner right now as opposed to like playing scared. Like,
Yeah.
okay, now he's playing scared again. But he fought his way out. Like, he took so much stage.
Just did
with those
3
nairs.
nairs.
Nair.
I guess he kind of wants to show like, because what maybe giving him some of the space to pull the terms is that sometimes there's like a forward aerial in place, you know?
Oh my god. Just trying to bully Dawson out of that space.
Yeah. That doesn't do it.
Wow.
Dawson's
50.
corner
This
pressure.
is actually pretty huge.
Taking damage. Suboptimal.
Donkey space.
Donkey space,
The
yeah.
donkey space is the blesser. Yeah.
The thing about Malachi is he loves taking damage.
Really?
Yeah, actually, because of
Yeah,
CC.
bounce
Yeah.
mode.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, really, it's a okay. Yeah.
I don't love spending money. I love getting things. You know?
Now Dawson is cornered, but it doesn't matter.
Tell me that made sense to you.
It made sense to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
it
you.
does.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep going. Dawson is taking space.
No.
Yeah. You can't really corner Puff in a like traditional sense.
True.
She has like so many resources. She can go to ledge. She can like go off the stage, and you can't chase her there.
It's tough to chase because of Peach can't change altitudes very quickly at all.
Yeah. There is an advantage still to having Puff in a corner, though, right? In that they can't, like, back up and land. At least that's one thing they can't do that they could before.
Yes.
But it is so minor as Peach.
Also,
Steps another Stitch.
Stitch. That's Stitch. Also, if you're getting back aired, you just lose stage instead of being edge guarded. I think also that, like, Puff in the corner very much brings, like, what you were talking about with, like, the turnips covering vertical space and then finding an up air as well, is that, like, what Dawson was doing to Craig, trying to go over, it kind of simplifies. Here Dawson is very much committed to being high, and so that at least restricts Jigglypuff's escape options from like 1 million to 999.
It's something.
Yeah. Man, this matchup is so grueling on both
Oh,
sides.
Yeah.
Malachi's doing this. He's knitting.
That's how you know.
That's how you know.
Please, Dawson, please.
An indicator for how much Malachi is executing is how many knits did he go for. Last time was 1. This was 2.
Why stop?
Just I don't know. There's an enemy. There's an enemy on the screen.
Yes, your enemy.
My enemy.
Ooh.
I've decided that Dawson's my enemy. But
Aw. Dawson seems so nice.
yeah, I quite like Dawson. Actually.
Yeah. Shout out to Dawson. Coming to MDVA. But he's on the ropes right now, Eric.
It is April 29th, 2023, losers semis. And actually, this is pretty astounding. I do think Malachi has just been giving up very, very little. And I think it's sort of, the way I'm seeing it right now from a macro sense is that it's sort of just like incrementally encroaching into Dawson's space. And the aerials have just been like large enough and fast enough that Dawson is getting clipped by a lot of these nairs, getting clipped by some of these fairs even as well. So that said, like, if Dawson is not able to wriggle through that corner space into Malachi, then I think we're going to see more of this incremental lead from Malachi grow.
Wow, yeah.
Dawson a skilled wriggler, though, so you can't ever count out that amount of wriggle.
Oh, Mr.
That was
Sam.
crazy. With the assist, he alley-ooped them.
Oh my God, Mr. Saturn still in. Oh, goodbye.
Mr. Saturn, one of the people say it's young Waff. People say it's turned down for Walt. The hardest working man in Melee is Mr. Saturn.
What makes you say that?
The shield damage and the lack of recognition.
And it's just a head. I mean, there's little feats on there, I guess.
What do you think he's getting paid out there?
Not that much money in Smash
Not
in general,
that much.
right?
After a grueling set, Malachi's about to reverse 3-0.
Actually,
Dawson.
you're right.
yes.
Actually,
yes.
Oh, been
Oh
so
my God.
devastating. The turnip game, I think, has been super clutch. for
It changed
Malachi.
everything.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my gosh. I think Dawson honestly has been running a little bit out of steam, and you know the approaches are a little bit like less guaranteed.
Okay, yeah. But this is hard. Peach is just looking for a trade here. Nair will probably kill, upper will kill.
You know, we haven't seen much of the Great Equalizer. And
Oh,
Dawson might need this round. Wait, that's
wow. Malachi.
Okay, saying words.
Definitely saying words.
Oh my God.
Oh
Gets
my
up.
God.
Looks at Dawson in the eye as he approaches.
Wow. And just like that, MDVA top 3
Oh.
at regional. Yeah.
Wow.
You hate
Thanks
to
so
see
much
it.
to Philly
I mean, great.
for coming in.
Yeah. Thanks to Philly. for
Where is
coming out.
Malachi going? Malachi is
Malachi,
walking
you
away.
have another match.
That's losers.
Beeman, he knows he has a. Go back to the. But don't.
I don't know if you can hear through my mic. They're currently yelling.
Malachi not understanding how brackets work, even though he's been playing this game.
Famously, this is one of the only sets where you stay on back-to-back
There's only like 2.
in the tournament.
Yeah.